everybody, my name is Chip and welcome back to In Stars in Time. Now, in the last episode, dubbed Emotional Roller Coaster, we did all three of the buddy missions. Wait, no, all three? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, all 4 of the buddy missions with all of our party members. We found out that Odile isn't actually researching anything, and that she's just in Valgard to find more about her heritage because she's actually half Valgardian, not fully Cabown. Who was next? Mirabelle. She was trying to distract herself from the battle with the king and for the next day, and was mulling over people to date, and then we found out that she doesn't actually want to date or do anything like romantic or other things. Bonnie was next. They only gave us the buddy mission if we found out what the 3 favorite foods were, which were rice, pineapples, and samosas, specifically with potatoes and not cheese. Then we sort of taught Bonnie how to fight. Then we found out that Sifrin actually lost his eye due to a sadness that was about to attack Bonnie before the events of the game, which Bonnie confessed that they felt terrible for it, and guilt over it. So Isabeau, he didn't actually have anything he needed help with. He just wanted to hang out with his bro/crush Sifrin. And then we had a picnic under the stars. And then when we entered the house, Sifrin went a bit crazy with the first sadness that we see in the house. So and then somehow he induced a loop without actually dying, which I'm still confused as all hell about. So let's just get back right into the game. Yeah, and also Sifrin once again is slightly different in the title screen. We'll just mull that over. Floor 1 start. After the events of Sifrin's mental break, we got the key, didn't we? Yeah, we did. And the items, as always. Back to the antics. Alright, and the boulder. Start walking away. Let's go, everyone. Now, I don't know if we're just supposed to go through the house normally again. Oh, and also, we got a thing that makes the sadnesses run away from us. Oh. Sif, did something happen? What? What do you mean? Did you drink a special tonic or something? You seem, well, so graceful, right? I knew I wasn't imagining it. You're walking in a cool way. Like a dancer or something. You usually feel like a tiny fennec fox, but you feel more like a panther right now. And the way you defeated the last few sadnesses we've seen. Well, the only one that we defeated, you wouldn't even remember, because we shanked it to death. That was impressive. Whoa. It's time to get serious, you know. It's time to get serious. I will show the king my true power. I will show them all. And then, no one will ever make fun of me again for being barely taller than a preteen. I'm the same height as you, Mira. Oh. Mirabelle looks at your heeled shoe. We've been wearing heels this whole time, then at her flat boots. Oh no. Is that so? Okay, we've been doing all of this in heels apparently. Ha! Youch. Yeah, Belle. Hit it where it hurts. Youch. Are you really moving differently though? Faster? More silently? Come to think of it, your allies do feel slower to you now. Clumsier. How long have you been in there compared to them? I don't know. Oh yeah, you still run away from me. Wait, what happens if I chase them down there? Oh, I can fight them this way. Oh great, it's a bomb. Okay, well it's fine. Hey. What's in this room again? Oh yeah. Yeah, how different is the game gonna be now that we've had our sort of mental break? Or whatever. Storage room. Oh yeah, this thing. Yeah, at this point in the game, it's not really possible to get Sifrin. Well, no, get the team on par with Sifrin. 1100 XP. Wait, what? Level 66. Now learn the craft skill Regenerate. Interesting. Got the Star Crest. Man, what's it do? Alright, call loop. Wait, what's this one do first? For 3 turns, all allies regenerates 10% of their HP every turn. Ooh, that's pretty good. Okay. Customer service. Hello? Wait, no. No, you. You need to talk to them in person. What? Well, I can't really loop back to Dormont, because then I'll lose all the special abilities. Ah. Yeah, one of my big questions. What is... Oh, yeah, hang on. Let's see what the counter does. Ugh. You hit your hip into the counter and bite your lip really hard. You hit the counter back. Oh, bad counter. Let's beat it up. Isabeau and Bonnie kick the counter too. You feel better. Oh. Sifrin's getting snippy. Yeah, one of my big questions in this game is what loop is, and yeah, all the options that we got last time when questioning what he was, what they were, was all of them were sort of either improbable or like didn't really make sense. And the one that I did pick, which was part of the universe, was just redundant. A big steel thing with a... Did we forget what the name for an anvil and a... Oh my god. It's a fraud a bit. Okay, yeah, we got the sharpening stone. If there's nothing new with this, I'll probably just cut through the boss, because we've seen this several times before. What the hell? Why is Odile facing backwards? I wonder how the snack time will go. Huh. This room feels different than the others, doesn't it? It's missing the threatening pressure the rest of the house has. Shall we take a little break then? No! We should keep going, and... Yeah, we can skip through that. You gonna stay here? I'll bring it. Okay. Snack leader. Remember something. Isabeau, heads or tails? Tails. Odile takes a coin from her pocket and flips it in the air. Flip, flip, flip. It fell on tails. Huh. I lost. Yay! What do I win? The sweet taste of victory, and nothing else. I don't even get a congrats? Wow, madame. I thought we were friends. Friends, huh? Not anymore, madame. It's over between us. We are friends no more. Uh-huh. What was the coin flip about, madame? Ah, well... I asked the favor tree to make... Oh yeah, this is the... Okay. So that wasn't too different. Well, that wasn't different at all, actually. Alright, let's just continue then. Ready? It was this... I grabbed the sharpening stone, didn't I? No, equipment, pockets. Yeah, I did. Okay. Wait a minute. I didn't grab the long thingy thing for the bomb. Fucking hell. Alright. Grab the sad key for from the desk. Time to kill. I want to know what Loop has to say about this whole thing. Call Loop. Tech support. Still nothing. Okay, great. Close this door again. Door's locked. Keyhole shaped like a hand. Okay. Need to go the other way then. Other way. Yeah, it is slightly maddening having to go through the house over and over again, but then again, that's kind of the point of the game. Oh yeah, the touch. Fuck, what's it called? Touch exposure therapy room. Okay, what's it like this time? While passing through, you take a deep breath and poke. Poke my cheek again and die. Yep, message received. You giggle under your breath. Okay. Interesting. Even though we shared a very tender and loving hug in the for your buddy mission in the last episode. Pick up the key. Yes. Alright. Administrative papers. Okay, yeah. Rock. I don't need to go back into this room, do I? Let's see if anything's different. Wow, secret passage. but you're the one who found it, buddy. You wink. Isabeau, don't let the wink distract you. Crap, wait! Okay, I missed something there. Yeah, and as we established in the last episode, Odile definitely knows about Isabeau's crushing on my character, on Sifrin. Odile is looking intently at the list. Paper Ross family tale, huh? Interesting. Odile looks your way. Very interesting. You look away. Does Odile know about that too? Books with no titles. Okay, that was very ominous. Bookcase something. Oh yeah, and also colors do exist in this world, but they just forgot how to see them for some reason. You need any help you can get. Pick one at random. Color theory. What it means for us in our past. Looks boring and dense. Color theory. Are you interested in Sifrin? You shrug. What's a color? Something. I doesn't know what a color is. Okay, that's nothing different then. Old books. There's a big sparkly tree on the cover. Just looking at the title is giving you a headache. Yeah, what is that book about? I want to know. And get the key and get out of here. The only thing they fear is me. Oh yeah, I need to go through this thing again. Yeah, and we still... Yeah, going up that way still pisses me off. I had to cut out a lot of footage just to get back to where I was. And I still can't skip through this dialogue. Let's kill him. Yeah, one indeed. Okay, so yeah, nothing different has happened yet either. Well, aside from last episode. And also the note of how we're moving more gracefully, according to our party. Bonnie forgot to tie the shoe? Yes, there are. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, ... I'm so... Oh, that's the same, too. What are you all talking about if we have to lose? Bonnie... Oh, this is new. Bonnie, you were listening? I'm a master cooker, so I can cook and listen to you guys talk. And I think it's stupid to worry about what's gonna happen if we lose. But, Bon, no, listen. Because me and Friend promised, you know. Oh, right, this is after the buddy quest. Friend promised he wouldn't get hurt protecting people anymore. And I promised I'd protect Friend. So if I protect Friend, I protect all of you. So if I'm here, no one will get hurt. That's a Bonnie promise. Bonnie looks at you and offers you a big smile. Bonnie. Am I really getting reassured by a kid right now? Ha! Well, if Bon is saying it, I believe it. You and Bonnie will protect us? I won't accept such a one-sided promise. If you both will protect us, we'll protect you both too. We'll protect each other. Indeed we will. Don't worry, Bon. Don't worry, Sif. We'll all fight, and we'll all live. You nod, smiling. So, to make sure we have enough energy to protect each other, isn't it? It's snacks time, baby! Okay, so now it's snacks times again. Oh. So what snack do you guys want? Oh, I'm so tempted to just eat the pineapple and go back to Loop to see what they have to talk about, because I can't call them right now. But then again, I don't want to cut out a lot of footage for this. One fish head, please. Eat the fish head, crunchy and delicious, like always. You used to find them disgusting, but someone you knew loved them, so you tried them. Someone you knew? Someone you knew. Who? What the crunchy and delicious, like what the hell was that? After eating your snacks, everyone's health has been restored. What? And okay, Sifrin didn't seem to realize that either. What the fuck? Okay, that was weird. Someone you knew. So who did Sifrin know that loved fish head? What's different? What's different in the picture this time? Is Loop just gonna be in the background or something? Nope. Okay, never mind. Because one of the options for knowing for asking what Loop was a ghost, which I don't think I really addressed because I mean they're not translucent, and they would probably be always around us in the background somewhere if they were a ghost. So yeah, the ghost of the past or something, the ghost of the Christmas future or something. I don't know. And I still don't know what to do with the lumpy clay. Whatever. And also this door. Can never... the gate is locked. Locked by one of those weird word locks. There's something written above the lock too. Maybe we should take a closer look. Yeah, still nothing's different here. Okay, leave the door alone. That's good. Yeah, that's got to be something important later on. Fight the weird sadness again. That's one that smelled like burnt sugar, right? Was it burnt sugar? I can't remember. Yeah, I've usually just skipped through all the dialogue past the battle just so I can get to the next thing easier. Let's see. Just gotta kill it first. Starcrest, put Starcrest in your pocket. Woohoo! Alright, Boniface, what do you mean by weird smelly? The sadnesses all smell really sugary. That's it? Okay, so really sugary, so not like not necessarily burnt sugar, but sugary. So there's a connection there. Yeah, what's the bathroom pep talk gonna look like this time? And also, where's the silver coin? What does it do? Wait. You remember, before you got stuck in time, you passed through a little town for supplies. Oh! Everyone had things to do, but you were so stupidly hungry you could barely think, so you stopped at a boulanger nearby. The boulanger was an old man, but strong. Looked like he woke up smiling every day. Even then, with the threat of the king looming over everyone. Wordlessly, you pointed at a croissant, showing some coins. Silently, smiling, he got you your pastry, took your money, gave you 1 silver piece of money back. Oh, so this isn't the boulanger in Dormont. You both said thank you at the same time, and you both froze. Apart from Issa and Mira, who have the same accent, you all have very different ways of speaking the same language. Makes sense. You all come from different places. Through your travels, you met a lot of people with Mira and Issa's Valgardian accent. A few with Bonnie's coastal accent, and even fewer with Odile's Cabown accent. But your accent stayed unique, foreign. The Boulanger's accent was the same as yours. Ooh! Without breaking eye contact, the old man grabbed your arm. His eyes were stunned, fearful, hopeful, and he said, "Young one, where are you from?" And you couldn't answer. There was no way you could answer. How could you answer? Did he know? Did he remember? Could he answer? Was he asking you? Taunting you? Could you remember the lights still? The shapes they cut in the darkness. Could you remember the lights, the shapes they cut? Did we come from the stars? Their stories. Yeah, we had that dream at the beginning of the game where Siffrin ate a star that fell from the sky. So does that have any sort of connection with this? Their stories? Did they beat in his chest still? Were they still warming up his heart? Yeah, that's star-like. Could he speak them and everything into existence? Could he say it? Let the words out? Did he remember? Did he remember? Did he remember? Did he remember? What? You left the boulanger running. You could see the night sky dotted with lights, but your chest was empty. When you ran back, you thought about how you'll always forget about the things you love. It's an immutable fact, but you don't want to forget about your allies, ever. Is that the reason why we're such a forgetful person? Ever, 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 ever. No matter what, you'd make sure that you would always remember. What the I just decided to flip a coin, Siffrin. What the hell? You ate the croissant. When you got back to everyone else, it didn't taste like anything. Okay, I don't see what achievement that is, but... okay, that was... Oh... Wait, okay, bathroom. And yeah, I don't... Oh my god. That's a lot to think about. Okay, bathroom pep talk. You close the bathroom stall door. You like coming here because because you know you'll be able to be alone for a bit. But you almost feel like going outside right away, right now. Huh? Why? You feel weird, even though you're stuck in this time loop and you don't know how to escape yet. You feel happy? I mean, yeah, we kind of had had all of our buddy quests, so yeah. You feel happy. Why do you feel happy? Is it because you're helping everyone right now? Hearing them out, helping them with their problems? You talked to each one of them, learned more about them as people, talked about things with them you've never talked about with anyone. It was embarrassing, a bit, but it made you feel so warm. It was nice, even though you're not friends. Even though you're just allies. What do you mean they're not friends? Oh my god. Still an emotional brick wall, Sifrin. But that's how you become closer to people, right? By helping them out. So maybe right now, they like you better than in previous loops because you helped them. And okay, this will sound silly, but maybe that's all you need to break the loop. That's stupid. Power of friendship, it's not stupid. You're stupid. Don't even think about it, or it won't come true. You smack the side of your head, focusing on the pain. Stay focused. Stop thinking about the best case scenarios. Stop thinking about your allies. Stop thinking about how they don't see you as a friend or anything. Stop thinking. Stop it. Stop it. You breathe slowly in and out, and think about nothing. What? You exit the bathroom. Oh, okay, you went from... Jesus Christ. I don't know what to think about that. Alright. Well, I thought I'd be here for the room, yes. Grab the key. What the... Okay, that's floor 3's entrance. Change God beamed us here, that's... Well, at least we don't have to backtrack. I'm not gonna ask questions. Thank you, Change God, for this boon. Thanks, Change God. Thank you. You and Odile look at each other and shrug. Thank you, Change God, or Expressions, or whichever deity gave us this knife. Oh, wait, there was another option there that said ... Okay, no, not that. Pockets. Sharpening knife. Sharpening stone, I mean. Sharpening stone. Apply to key knife. You take the key knife and sharpening stone, and mumble repeatedly. Please be sharp, please be sharp, please be sharp. Please be sharp. Please be sharp. Please be sharp. Well, it's sharp now. You got the knife key. Knife key in your pocket to equip later. Run away. I have a knife. Zimmer's knife. Knife key. Gate stands in front of you. I skipped through that. Oh no. Alright, that's just... that's just the normal, dialogue. Snack time 3. Electric beagle knees. As I said. Alright. This guy. Wait, I can't skip through this. No, it's okay. I figured it'd be the case. If she was in the house, she'd be as close to the head house maiden as she could get. But you couldn't get it. But you couldn't get get to her in time, could you, Claude? Mirabelle, are you okay to continue on? Yes. Like I said, I was prepared for it, and we still have the king's butt to kick, so we can save everyone, don't we? Indeed we do. Let's go ahead and kick that crabbing king's butt. He won't know what hit him. Hehehe. Okay, so I couldn't skip through that for some reason. Making sure she's alright. Will this be different somehow? Oh. Okay, so we're not having a big cry moment? Hey, Mira. Everything good? Oh. Yes. I got a little fired up fighting that big sadness earlier, but I feel better now. I'm doing breathing exercises to stay calm. Ah, yes, the fabled Sifrin breathing exercises. Told you he wasn't doing it for no reason. It had to help somehow. Yeah. Thank you, Sifrin. And thank you for yesterday, too. I don't think I'd be this calm if we hadn't talked. Huh? When you two spent some time together. Yes, we had a good talk. It helped me realize some things. Ah, I'm glad. Nothing like a good talk between friends to feel better. And it feels, and it seems like, and it seems you were hard at work yesterday, weren't you, Sifrin? Helping me out, along with Bonnie and Madame Odile. And me. Heh. I suppose that's what friends are for, isn't it? To help with important things. Friends. Are you all friends? Yeah! You traveled together, ate together, laughed together. You thought it made you friends. But Odile says the same thing every time, doesn't she? Are we friends? Huh? Yes? But you said once, didn't you, Odile? Huh? You remember. Every time you stopped a snack stop for a snack break on floor 1, she says, you said we weren't friends. You said we were allies, colleagues at best. Hmm? Did I? Odile, how could you? I don't remember her saying that. But sadly, this does sound like something Odile would say. But she says it every time, every blinding time. Wait, did she even say it this loop? When you stopped for a snack on the 2nd floor, it was different, so maybe it was different then too. Allies? I don't... Well, that does sound like something I'd say, yes. I don't know if I'd consider you all friends per se. The 5 of us are just very different people with very different goals and thoughts. Our age difference makes it difficult for me to say you as friends. After all, why would an old lady be friends with a preteen? Oh, it's just strange. So no, to me, we aren't friends. The mere thought of it is absurd to me. Oh, you made Bonnie sad. Way to bring down the morale, madame. I'm not done. I don't think we're friends, but I would do anything to protect all of you. Horrible things, to be honest, as long as I could be sure you were all safe. And I think you'd all do the same for me, for anyone in our little group. So friends doesn't fit to me, but we're family, right? Yeah, found family. Oh my goodness. Huh? Oh, yeah, we're family. Like me and Neil. We stay together. We eat together. We say good morning and good night. Family. I have a difficult relationship with that word. Yeah, your mother kind of left you at a very young age. But family fits better, I think. Yes. Family. What a lovely word to describe our relationship to each other. I already thought of us like that, but it's kind of awkward to say it out aloud, isn't it? It is a little bit. But we don't know what tomorrow or even the next few hours have in store. So we are still together in this journey. We might as well say it. Say the unsaid, especially since Sifrin over here seemed to think I didn't care about him. You don't know how to react. Oh, Sifrin, all this time, you were trying to keep in mind what she said. That you were just allies to each other. But... Excuse me. Odile reaches out and reaches over and ruffles your hair. Head pats are the most underrated form of touch. Don't think too hard, Sifrin. Quite honestly, it doesn't seem to work out very well for you. Hehehe. So mean, madame. Hehe. Sifrin's hat is all lopsided now. You look funny like this, Fred. You readjust your hat and hide your face. Heh. They all look at you, smiling. Oh, I'm bored. Snack time! I have, I'll start with the worst one. Oh yeah, the burnt samosas. The ones I burnt, I mean, they were delicious. I also can't skip through this. Hehehe. Oh, okay, next one I have, what was it? Oh yeah, palmiers. Yeah. Palmiers are yummy, crunchy, get crumbs everywhere. Moving on. And, the last snack. Okay, I've never tried it before, but I think I cooked them well. Yeah. Malanga fritters. Huh. What are they? They're fried malanga and garamon. Malanga is a kind of root, and garamon is some kind of pumpkin. It smells heavenly. So, which one? Okay, let's take the Yeah, we don't need to do anything with Bonnie's favorite foods anymore. Malanga fritters. There you go. Hands you all the mat. Malanga fritters again. They're still delicious, but now that you're not distracted, you can tell they taste different than how you remember. Maybe you didn't add any spicy pepper. Wait, right? The recipe I found didn't say so, so I didn't. Why? Is it bad? Did I mess up? They're perfect, Bonnie. They're not, but they're close. You feel like they're you just feel like they're missing some spicy peppers for some reason. Still, you get ready to eat them all. Adorable. After eating your snacks, everyone's health has been restored. Okay. As you eat, you look at everyone. They're smiling. This is different. Happy. Sometimes one of them sees you looking at them and smiles at you. In this moment, you are loved. You know, I have a good feeling. We'll definitely kick the king's butt. Kick the king's butt. Kick the king's butt. All right, everyone, let's finish eating our snacks. We have a king's butt to kick. Yeah, Odile joined in. Yeah. For once, Odile joined in our little single brain-celled group. Okay, let's go fight the king. Let's see what new things he has to say. The sumbitch. Although the king is a really interesting character from how he thinks to just design in general. Okay. Let's just get right to it. No, let's see what he has to say. Okay, no, this is different. This isn't different. Do you remember? Okay, so nothing's different. Yeah, remember what? It seems you do not. We shall fight, and we shall see which side the universe favors. The knife key glows. You feel more powerful. Your attacks will hit harder against the king. Zone out for this part? Yes. You've heard this part before. Get ready, everyone. Okay, king waits. Remember to put the shield on this time. And, is there anything new to ask? Ask the king. Oh, so you're using Timecraft. Okay, so yeah, this is new. Timecraft? I suppose I am. But you're using Timecraft. If you're using Timecraft, how did you manage to control it? Timecraft should use immeasurable amounts of power to that no mere human could have. Does this guy look human to you? So how? Ha! Yes, it is true. I could not have harvested Timecraft on my own. So I had some help. Help? Who would? Oh. Isn't it obvious? The universe would. What? I only had to wish for it, and the universe delivered. The universe? Who is that? A person? Nah, it's... Wow, it's on the tip of my tongue, but I can't seem to remember. It's... What's beyond this plane, correct? What's in the sky? You clench your fists. The king sobs. Oh. I knew Valgardians were ignorant of it, but I did not think travelers from other countries were too. How could you have... Valgardians, huh? Interesting choice of words. Are you not from Valgard yourself? He isn't, Madame Odile. I feel like I've seen an article about it somewhere recently. I saw it today. Where was it again? So you're not from Valgard, but you still want to freeze it in time. Where do you call home, then? The king flinches. He does not answer. Is he... Maybe he's from the same place Sifrin's from. You shake your head and breathe out. An article about the king somewhere. If Mirabelle remembers it, you might have seen it somewhere too. Could it be somewhere in the house? Ask the king. Okay, so nothing else. Okay, so that's a new thing to look for. Something about an article. Was there anything news related? I don't know. Okay, goes into glasses. Put the shield on. I wonder... Makes all families invulnerable to attacks for 1 turn. I wonder... No, okay, let's not risk it. Yeah, because I don't know if that shield will work against the king's big attack. Oh, whatever. paper. I didn't use paper 5. It is time, saviors. Yes. Bang. We survived it. Everyone okay? Yes, you're still here. Good. Let's fight to the death then. Ding. Regenerate? Oh, it is for all allies. That's nice. Craft. Yeah, I'll do Silent Burst. Jackpot this motherfucker. Okay. Alright. Okay, buy one, get one, 3. Done. Heal. Heal. Craft. Yeah, let's put on the shield. For the sake of it. Craft break. Oh, yeah, craft break. Let's put that on. Then we can make Sifrin do a ton of damage with buy one, get one, 3. Yeah, put on that one. Go get him. There we go. I feel tired. Oh, great. I also just put on that buff. God dang it. Okay, buy one, get one, 3. Die. And none of them crit. Great. Zone out for this part? Yes. Oh, we don't have the bomb. Shit. Why won't you understand? Why won't you understand? Crying still, huh? Wait, I didn't zone out through this part. I forgot to click the thing. Or at least I thought I clicked it. I don't know. I have the right to cry. Okay. The king doesn't answer. Okay. Let's buffer attacks. I don't know if that stacks with the. Excuse me. I don't know if that stacks with Isabeau's buffs or any other buffs for that matter. Rose printed glasses? Oh yeah, no, knife. Attack both the things and the tiers, yeah. Die, please. Yes. Oops, no. Tiers. There we go. There we go. Oh, great. Okay, we got the tiers. Silent Burst. I don't know if that wore off or not. Yes. You have heard this before. Oh, laughing. The king waits. Oh, shoot. Slow him down. We should probably use a Salty Broth on Mirabelle just in case, because I had that case last time. Well, the first time I tried to, I killed the king and almost lost at the very end. Yeah, and lowers attack so it hurts a bit less through the shield. Normal moving shield. Okay. And we can just paper him. Roast into glasses. Maybe we could just kill him before he does it. Let's see. The Crooked Moon. Oh. Oh yeah, it did work. You have heard this before. Just dumb baby idiot who froze the country in time for dumb baby idiot reasons. Your turn. Nothing else for me to say. Disappear. No. Disappear. Okay. You all attacked the king and hit as hard as you could. Mirabelle's attack brings the king to his knees. No, I can't disappear. Not yet. Not when. I still can't say. Yeah, say what? What do you have to say that you can't say? Like, okay. Also, yeah, Sifrin seems aware of the universe outside of this Earth, so maybe Is Sifrin like from the stars or something? Like, is Sifrin an alien or something like that? King's not here anymore. Yes. Happy to see them happy. We did it. Oh yeah, we also need to remember the save point this time. Everyone was healed. Save your progress. Yes. Save. Okay. And yeah, we need to remember to talk to both Bonnie and Mirabelle first, so that Isabeau can say what he has to say. Let's go, yes. We don't need to address, what's it called? Odile's agoraphobia, or fear of heights. Yeah. Okay, back through this part again. Head House Maiden, Mirabelle once more. Okay. Here again. Third time's the charm, isn't it? If you talk to the head house maiden, will the loop break, or will the loop break or will you loop back once more? But you managed to beat the king, didn't you? Together with your family. Aww. And you didn't think helping them the day before would amount to anything. But time changed it a little, didn't it? Even if it wasn't much, it changed. It changed. You know them now. You're a family. Isn't it just like the books Bon reads? Friendship fixes everything? Yeah! Friendship fixes everything. And so, if you talk to everyone again, talk to the head house maiden again, maybe something will change too. You should talk to everyone. Okay, first is Bonnie. We need to make them remember about the pineapples in their pockets. Never said thank you. Oh, I never said thank you. You saved me that time against the sadness, and you saved me when we went. You're the one who saw me back then, right? When I was walking. When you first met Bonnie forever ago, Bonnie was out of it. They'd been walking away from their village for days when you saw them, crying, barely hanging on, walking to escape the slowly encroaching king's curse. Oh, poor child. They fainted as soon as you got to their side. I was really tired then, so I don't remember well. But you saw me, right? You made everyone notice I was there. And I never said thank you for that. Or for protecting me. So, thanks, stupid! Bonnie runs into you, pressing their face against your left side. Aww. Their arms are still at their sides, though. Is this a hug? Without raising your arms, you gently lean back against them. Hehehe. Oh, I'll miss you, friend. No, we're not. I know you'll leave soon, but you should come to Bambausch one day, so you can meet my sister, so I can say, that's Frid. They helped me a bunch. They're really cool. So come see me sometime. Yeah? Promise? Yeah, I'll come by. That's if we remember if Sifrin's bad memory is attributed to something much bigger. Yay! I'll be waiting for you, Frid. Bonnie smiles at you. Hey, Frid. Oh, okay, so we don't... Okay, that's odd. Hi, Sifrin. I know you may be a bit tired of hearing this by now, but I'm glad we talked yesterday. I've always thought change was about changing yourself, and only yourself. If I couldn't be how I thought I had to be, clearly the fault was mine, you know. It's my responsibility to change, even if I don't want to. That's what I want, though, at least. But if even you, Sifrin, can understand what I'm going through, if you're the same, even in a small way, then I must believe that I'm not the only one feeling this way about the change belief either. And if I'm not the only one feeling restricted by the change belief, if there's more people out there feeling the same as I do, then shouldn't the belief change instead of us? Yeah. I have a lot ahead of me still, but I never would have realized this without you, Sifrin. So whenever you're done traveling, or you'd like to stay someplace for a little bit, maybe think about coming to visit Dormont, just to say hi. But you don't have to. It's just an idea. I'd like that, Mirabelle. Oh, I'm glad we're friends, Sifrin. Oh, don't forget about me on your journey, okay? Mirabelle smiles at you happily. Okay, Isabeau. Oh wait, no, I should probably talk to Odile first. Well, we did it. We won. Whoop whoop. Heh. Whoop whoop indeed. Heh. It was fun. Traveling with everyone. I will miss it. I suppose everyone will go back to their homes now. Mirabelle will probably stay here. Isabeau will probably go back to Jovent. And we'll ask someone to accompany Bonnie back to Bambausch. And what about you, Sifrin? Will you be going back home? Well, there's no home to go back to if things are to Odile. Huh? Why not say it in the end? I can never go back home. Oh. Why not? You look away. Oh. No. Sorry, this isn't any of my business. But no home at all. I never knew. I'm sorry. You keep looking away. Oh, poor Sifrin. I'll probably be going back to Kaboo soon. Our paths will diverge soon. But if you ever come towards Kaboo, please come by and say hello, won't you? Don't be a stranger, Sifrin. You nod. Oh, okay. Isabeau, profess your love to me before this loop ends, because I think that's what's gonna happen. Sif, we did it! We beat the king! It's time for that talk then, huh? Indeed it is, buddy. Okay. Okay, so, the thing I said I would tell you is... Isabeau stares at you thoughtfully. What? Never... What? What? What is it? Nah, it doesn't really matter that much. I really want us to have a feelings talky talk about your feelings before we go our separate ways. And I can always tell you my thing after that. So never mind. Oh my god. Sorry, I'll tell you later. But you could tell me your thing now. Wow, you're really curious about it, huh? But nope, I will not say a thing. Oh, but I will say something, though. I'm glad we're friends, Sifrin. You don't have to stay in this friend zone, Isabeau. I'll be your boyfriend. Oh, somehow you feel a little let down that he didn't try the usual thing. But I'm glad we're friends too, Isa. Oh. Oh. Aw. Oh. Oh. Oh, crap. I think I might cry. We're friends. You're friends. Isabeau's cheeks are dark. Isabeau's cheeks are dark. And sure, yours are too. You both smile. I hope you at least visit sometime, Sif. Our journey is over, but you don't have to be a stranger. But don't be a stranger, okay? You nod. Oh my god. Okay. I need to hydrate for this next part. Oh my god. Okay, so Isabeau is still too chicken to profess his feelings for us, but then again, I guess it is a little selfish if he knows that we're gonna go on our separate ways. Anyways, the head house maiden. If everyone is saying something different now, if everyone is talking to you, really seeing you, then wouldn't the head house maiden say something different now too? If things changed before, can't they change now? Maybe. Maybe. I don't think it's gonna work though. Hello. It didn't work the last time. Traveling one. Are you done talking with your companions? Yes. Wonderful. Wonderful. Oh no. I'd like to talk to you. Oh. I'd like to thank you for accompanying young Mirabelle this far. I'm very grateful. Sifrin, yes? If there's anything I can do for you, please don't hesitate to let me know. This is the same still. Oh. I know you will go back on your travels soon, but I do hope... of course. Of course! Stupid. But no matter what, know that Dormont will always be open to you. Please come back. Oh, great. Time. Oh. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Okay, this is the same. Wait, what? Power of friendship, huh? Oh no, Sifrin's going mad again. Why would whatever happened before change anything now? Because you're loved. You were safe? Is that what you thought? Stupid. Stupid. And I just realized the head house maiden sprite got the freaking shining monstrous eyes now in this moment. Stupid, stupid, stupid. You try and breathe. Oh. Sifrin! It's fine. It's just the end again. It's the same. I'm sorry. There's no way I can stop it now. You'll be going back. Back when everything started. See? You already know what will happen after that. If you know what happens next, it means you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. What? Sifrin? You good? You okay, hon? Oh, Odile. Sifrin? Yeah, Odile has gotten hints that they know or something? Okay, whatever. Something wrong? You turn your head. Odile is looking right at you. Oh. You can't shift your expression fast enough. What? Sifrin, what is it? Is everything okay? Headhouse Maiden, is something the matter? I can't fix it on my own, not before it all ends. If only I had noticed it sooner. Huh? What's happening? Frin? You can't move. You're frozen. Sifrin, what's... Is something happening? The air around us. It feels like... My head hurts. It's my fault you have to suffer like this. Sifrin! They're all running, reaching towards you. What? Frin, come back! Something's wrong! You have to move. Sifrin! What? Just move. I just hope that one day you can catch Isabeau's hand. Sif! Sifrin! You might learn... What? You take a step forward. To forgive... And then... What? What happened? What do you do? What? Loop 25. You open your eyes. Eyes? Hand already reaching out. Reaching out to nothing. Stupid. What does it mean, eyes? You press your palms against your eyes. And a laugh. You really believed it. Stupid. What? You really thought that was it. You really thought helping them would save you. If you helped them, if you were loved, if you had to... it had to save you, didn't it? Friendship would save you, wouldn't it? It was different, but not enough to save you. And now, Mirabelle is back to feeling awful about... awful out of place. Isabeau won't remember the night you spent under the stars. Odile is still hiding everything about herself. Bonbon is back to Bonnie, is back to hating you, and you're back here. That's what you get for hoping. Oh my god. That's what you get for... That's what you deserve. Oh, Mirabelle will be here soon. What? I am very confused. Just breathe, Sifrin. The power of friendship didn't work. It's fine. All you can do is something else now. It's fine that it didn't work. It's fine. Is there like a representation of our self-doubts in Sifrin's brain or something? Whatever. It's all fine that everything just everything that just happened has been reset. It's totally fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. Back to the stage. You got a memory of family. You'll always remember this. When equipped, Memory of Family doubles everyone's XP gained in battle, except for yours. Okay, so that lets them get on par with Sifrin's level. In this moment, hang out with everyone and get to the end. New achievement. Oh my god, okay. And in that moment, they seem to be aware. Will this be different? No. Sifrin, you're up! Here again. Have you thought about doing a sleepover tonight? Yeah, let's do that one so we can skip through. Absolutely, I'll let everyone know. You're right. We don't have a moment to lose. But wait, do you know where everyone? Talk to you later, Mira. Wait, you tell Mira about? Oh yeah, the carrot method. How do you know about? And wink. Okay. Normal moving shield again. You watch her go. Do we need to go through a buddy quest in order to do that again? Or okay, whatever. Let's talk to Loop. What do you have to say to me? Oh no, I need to talk to Isabeau first. Isabeau, profess your love now. You're probably pondering what that's the favorite tree. Is say if woke up on the wrong side of the bed? I get it. Anyway, I was just looking at the favorite tree. Isn't this tree cool? Cue joke, yes. Unsaved tree, message tree, yes. Okay, you're both laughing over. You get it now. This is him. Oh. Trying to touch you. You freeze. His hand is in the air and goes closer. Closer. His hand abruptly stops above your shoulder and goes back to his side. Oh. That was funny. I'm gonna go soon so you can do your thing with the tree, but do you want to talk before I go? Can I help you with that? I never asked him this. Do I need help with anything? Well, maybe, kind of, but okay, well, I'd rather ask you. Wait, I'd rather you ask everyone else if they need help first. Mine might take some time. Time to see what the best place to time to see what's the best place to look at the stars. Maybe you nod. So serious. Oh yeah, make sure to help everyone do what they're first. Yep. Okay, nothing. I'll be going now. See you at the clock tower later. Okay, Loop. I need to talk to you. Welcome back, Stardust. Power of love didn't cut it, huh? That's too bad. I was hoping this could be it somehow too. But at least you found out more about your party, didn't you? You had fun, didn't you? What is it all? Stupid moth. Okay. What is it all good for if they'll all forget in the next loop? Yeah, but for once, Loop seems to be at a loss for words. Oh. In the meantime, though, how can I help you? Was there a dialogue option that I skipped through there? Damn it. Okay. There's nothing apparently new. Okay, what should I do next? Need help out how to. Okay, so that's not new. What about? Let's talk about something. Sure. What do you want to talk about? Aren't you bored? Me? Nah. Don't worry about me, Stardust. I'll be. I like being in the sun. I mean, you are a star. Weird one. That's it? I had a question about. Is this book fan? Mira as a fan. Huh? Nothing new? Okay, fine. See you later. Give them a nod and walk away. Okay. Weird. I wonder, do I need to go through the buddy quests? I don't want to have to do that, but Hi, friend. Do you need anything? Questions? So which one will you choose? I don't know if I need to go through the buddy quests again, because that'll take a long time as well. Okay, might as well grab the thingy thing. What does the fishing guy have to do? Fishing guy. Hey, I am fishing. You look like someone who would like fishing. You like to fish a little bit? Yes. Yes. Okay, what's different this time? Okay, you do the usual fishing preparations and sit down. You haven't gone fishing for long, but it feels like something you've done forever. Okay. Once again, you didn't catch anything, but it was restful. Okay, that's not too different. Did I not get the blessing from the Change God last time? I swear to God. Okay. Leave strongly or whatever. We'll be super fast. Yes. Okay. 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 Odile? Yeah, Odile was the first one to notice. Odile was the first one to notice about the thing with what was happening. So Odile, Osifrin, arrested, glad to see you, blah, 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 blah. No? Okay, okay, I'm gonna go through the buddy quests, and we'll see what might be different. Oh, wow, you're here again. You don't really have to go through this whole thing again. You can just zone through it and skip it completely if you'd like. Oh, okay. You'll even still get their cool skill. But if you do, the skill will be a tiny bit less useful. Your choice. Okay. You know what? Sure. You don't feel like going back to the change. Don't feel like going to the change god is actually going to do something. Are you doing it wrong? Maybe you're not putting enough into it. So instead, maybe you look at all the statues, looking at all of them carefully. This one. You tap the one you like the most on its head and breathe. You breathe in. This is new. And out. Crouching down, you whisper to the statue and ask for speed. Your hand's still on the statue, whispered speed, speed, speed. You want you and your family members to be fast enough to attack first. It's what you want. Interesting. Okay. You actually feel a little faster. You do side steps, and you can tell they come easier than usual. You and your family members' attack speed got boosted. You close your single eye. Okay, that's just a save. Nod at the statue and turn back. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Loop. So, wait, got any theories about the loops I'm trapped in? Why would I? Your name is literally Loop. Oh, stars above, it is. Teehee. Ugh. But just because I call myself Loop doesn't mean I know anything. I'm just bad at names. But I'll see what I can do. So what's your question? Do you know anything that could help? Such a broad question, Stardust. As I've told you before, I know as much as you do right now. How can that be? What do you mean? Aren't you here to help me? Why don't you know more about the loops you're supposed to help me with? Don't you tee-hee me. Oh. Aww. I still don't have a good answer for you, Stardust. Isn't it already nice to have me to talk to about these loops? You could be alone, stuck with your own tiny brain for company, with no one to talk to. Okay. Well, why don't we summarize what we know about these loops? We might find something out. You sigh and nod. Nothing better to do, you suppose. So, you're currently stuck in a time loop, for some unknown reason. The loops start when you wake up in Dormant, and seems to end when you talk to the head house maiden. Unless I die first, or touch a tear, yes. Maybe the loop considers getting frozen in time by tears a sort of death. But why aren't you looping back when you get frozen in battle? Huh? Isn't it because I thought the tears worked differently than the actual time freeze skill? Is that so? Well, you're the one getting frozen, so you'd know. So you loop if someone keeps you from advancing in some way. I wonder if other things would count as keeping you from advancing. Like what? Like, what if we cut off your legs? Would you immediately loop back? You can't advance if you have no legs, right? I'd rather not test that one. And also, we induced a loop when we went a bit crazy in the last episode. How did that happen then? I was still wondering about that. Oh, but understandable. But it is interesting though. What makes the loop actually loop? Maybe, does the loop consider talking to the head house maiden something that keeps you from advancing somehow? Oh, maybe, but what would advancing even mean then? Towards what goal? If there's something that happens when you talk to the head house maiden that makes a certain goal impossible to accomplish. As you found out, all of this might be the work of Timecraft, a power that should be impossible to use. But you and the king are somehow able to manipulate it. But am I manipulating Timecraft if I can't control it? But you can, can't you? You can more or less control when you come back. Except when you talk to the head house maiden, it seems, which brings you back to the start. But just being able to loop back in time and avoid death might count as you being able to use Timecraft. But if Timecraft is supposed to be dangerous to use, too dangerous to use, how did I get that power? And how can you break the loop for good? Yes, those are big questions, aren't they? I do wonder about the limitations of your powers still. What makes you actually loop? Somehow I feel like finding out more about them would be useful. Stardust? We've been talking for a while, so maybe not right now, but when you have some time, will you hang out with me for a bit? Huh? Hang out. This is interesting. I have a theory I'd like to test. And we haven't spent any time together, Stardust. I'm lonely. I want to have a long conversation with someone, anyone. I want to hang out. Ugh. Again, it doesn't have to be right now. Our little hangout time might last a while. Maybe even longer than the rest of the day. I'm sure you have plans for this loop, so I can wait until you have time. Okay, let's do this then. Okay? A theory Loop would like to test about the loops. It might be useful. You should talk to Loop and hang out with them when you have time then. Yay! I'll be waiting, Stardust. In the meantime... Okay, we can hang out now. Oh! A theory hangout. Yes! But we can't actually hang out right now. It'd be pretty useless. So how about you come back here early tomorrow after you're done acting things out at the clock tower. Wait, you want me to sneak out and spend a loop with me? Yes. But you always go to the house after the clock tower. If you're not there, what will everyone do? What will everyone think? Does it matter what they think? They'll forget all about it. Wait, they'll forget it all in your next loop after all. It does matter. We can't just leave them and let them go into the house alone, because one of them is probably going to get crushed by a giant rock. It does matter. So you won't do it? You won't come and hang out with little old me? Then again, we do need to do something a bit... I don't want to leave them behind, because we just declared them our found family too. You know what? Sure. I'll do it. Neat. I'll see you soon then. You spend the rest of the night with everyone. Early in the morning, while everyone is still asleep, you quietly slip away and head to the favor tree. Loop? I don't see their legs. Loopy. But you can't see Loop anywhere. Up here, Stardust. Here. Up here. Did Loop go back to their home or something? You look up. Loop is waving at you from the top of the tree. I'm here! I'm here! Come and join me, Stardust. How? Oh, come on. Just climb the tree. I know you can do it. You sigh and climb the tree. Ooh. Ah. Isn't it pretty, Stardust? We're so high up. You are. I feel a sneeze coming. Okay. It's not coming. Or is it? Oh my goodness. Okay, it's gone. Okay. You are. You can see the house from up here. I can see my house from here. Everyone will be inside the house soon. You try not to think about it. Thank you for coming today to today's loop hangout. If you want to hang out with me, it'll take some time and... Well, you know how this goes. I sure do. I haven't actually prepared anything to talk about. You wanted to hang out with me! So... Tell me about yourself, Stardust. Really? I'd rather not. Huh? Why not? Don't you already know me? It just feels like it. You know too much about me. Interesting. You knew my name. You knew how... Wait, you know how I think. You knew me before we even met, didn't you? Kind of. Kind of? Do I know you? Oh. No, you don't know me. Don't worry, your memory isn't failing you this time. When we met under the favor tree, that was the very first time we've ever seen each other. Is that so? So then, is that why you're helping me? Because you know me. Oh, not really. When I decided to help you, you were not a factor in the slightest. You are now, I suppose. But does that mean you actually believe me? When I say I'm here to help, you don't think I'm lying and I'm actually the one trapping you here or whatever. You really believe that I'm here to help you. Do we want to? They've been helpful through this whole game. Yes. Oh. You always surprise me, Stardust. I know wouldn't believe myself if I was in your place. Maybe time has made me more jaded than you are. But it's fine. Whether you believe me or not, I'm here to help you. So you can escape this loop. So you believe that it's possible for me to escape. Of course. Why would I be here otherwise? I'm trapped here with you after all. I want to escape just as much as you do. I know how it feels, to be stuck somewhere, with no hope of escape, forced to relive the exact same moments, same events over and over, taking any deviation as a sign that they're finally that things are finally going to change. Bill Murray, that you? That everything will be that will be okay, and finding yourself trapped still. Look at me, talking and talking. Don't pay attention to me. I'm doing fine. Loop laughs sadly and looks at the house in the distance. Tell me about yourself, Loop. I'd rather not. Teehee. What? That's exactly the thing what we saw. Oh my god. Loop winks and blows you. They don't have a mouth! Ugh. Despite yourself, you laugh. You hear Loop's laugh softly as well. Say, Stardust, that reminds me. I can't believe your first death was being crushed by the very first trap. How embarrassing. Hey, you and Loop animatedly talk about different things you've done during your loops. It's nice to be able to talk about them with someone. You talk and talk until the sun has risen high above you in the sky. Ah, it'll happen soon now. What will? The theory crafting part of our hangout session, of course. Are you gonna shove me off the tree? You open your mouth to ask and then... Whoa. You heard a horrible sound. Your head. You saw... something. I'm glad you decided to spend some time with me, Stardust. Sorry it's going to end with this. What? I thought maybe it wouldn't happen, but... See that light in the distance? It's from the king's floor. I see it every time you get far enough to fight. Oh my god, are they dead? His first attack. The king's first How long have you been talking to Loop? Who is the king Oh no. Oh no. I should not have stayed here. The king doesn't attack or do anything until you get to him. He would only attack if someone... I can feel it every time. Whatever he does, it makes you see something, doesn't it? Something awful. Something so terrible that it's enough to bring anyone close enough to their knees. Stars. I wonder who he attacked. Well, it's kind of obvious who they attacked. Oh my god. You can't even hear Loop speak. Your friends. They were against the king just now. Well, at least they got to the top floor at least. You know how to survive his first attack. You found out, but yeah, we gave Mirabelle the shield ability. What the hell? Okay, but you hear someone cry out. You look at Loop. Loop is just looking at you, not saying anything. There's no pity in their gaze, no sadness, just some slight impatience like, did you figure it out yet? Did you figure out what makes the king attack what made the king attack just now? There's only one answer, Stardust. Just figure it out already so we can move on. Who is the king fighting? Who did the king just kill? Did you figure it out yet? Did you? You start screaming. It's because you weren't there. They died because you weren't there. They're gone because you weren't there. You clutch your head, your hair, your stomach. Because you weren't there. Because of you, they're gone. They're gone. Because you were. Because of you, because of you, because of you, because of you, because of you. Oh. You stumble and fall to your knees. Okay, so that counts as not preventing progress then? You breathe harshly in and out. It's not working. You can't take a full breath. You can't. You hit the ground with your fist. Why? Loop does not answer. Did you know this would happen? Which part? You looping back or your potting dying? I had a suspicion about the former. I was certain about the latter. Oh no. You! Loop is looking straight at you. They don't even seem to care that you drew your dagger. Somehow, this calms you down. If I tell you to breathe, will you? You breathe slowly, in and out. What the hell? What was that for? For funsies, of course. Bitch, what the fuck? You take a step forward, and because I was curious how to, I was curious to know how the loops work. Onto you, how the loops work. How could what just happened teach you anything about the loops? Think, Stardust. Why did you loop back just now? Huh? Because the king won, isn't it? Why would the king winning make you loop? You don't immediately loop back the second you and your party lose, don't you? Don't you? I kind of do, though. No, Stardust. When you loop when you die. No, it takes a little bit. You loop when you die, Stardust. The fact the king wins is irrelevant. But you didn't just die now, did you? So why did you loop? But it's the same with the head house maiden. You don't die when you talk to her, so what makes you loop? You loop back when the head house maiden talks to you, and you looped just now. Why? Don't you think this would be important to figure out? Loop's right. There have been other times where you looped back without dying too. Yeah, when you went apeshit on that one sadness in the very beginning of at the end of the last episode. But what could be the reason? I wasn't lying when I said I wanted to spend time with you. We never got the opportunity to really talk after all. But yes, I figured this would happen. I won't say sorry, so you won't stop. So you can stop waiting for it. You don't answer. Well, it looks like that's all you can find out about the loops for now. But you can still find out more about the king, can't you? I'll be ready to help you out with the next loop. But for now, I think we both need some time. Come back next time, Loop. Stardust. Come back next loop, Stardust. You just walk away. Okay. Oh, we can go back. Oh, you don't want to talk to Loop right now? Okay, we can't go back then. Isabeau's not there. What do you have to say? Anything about Timecraft? I'm not sure. You should look you should look through the books about Timecraft. We have one here, but we might talk about. I wonder, where could you find Craftonomy books? Oh, there was one in the house. Yeah, the first floor, I think. I'll have to remember. You make sure to look confused. Librarians notices your confusion. Oh, the study of craft in general is called craftonomy. I don't think the libraries around here or in the house carry any. Maybe you should look elsewhere. Also, why am I thinking about candles right now? Must be nothing. Yeah, it was in the candle making room on the first floor, I think. Odile, what do you have to talk about? We're back at the house. What do we do now? Yeah, okay, so learn more about the loops. Oh, your fighter is limited skill. Okay, again. Okay. What's our reaction to the sadness gonna be next? Being out then. Oh yeah, there was a memory that I could equip, right? It was the one that boosts our allies' XP, right? Victor, yeah, memory of family. Times 2 XP for everyone except Cyprian. Yeah. That way we could get them on par with our powerhouse. What is the bell pendant for too? It's like the lumpy clay. I don't know what to do with it. Yeah, I thought initially that the bell pendant was meant for like bringing back to the Lady in Dormont with the. Okay, where was that room with the? Damn it! Oh, great. The bomb is on this floor now. You purposefully trip on a small rock. Ha! Whoa, you okay, Sif? You give a thumbs up. You're clumsy, and you're not at all threatened and overpowered compared to them. Threatening and overpowered compared to the... Ooh. Blip. Oh. All right, we have to avoid sadnesses now. So, Sifrin is now pretending to be weaker than they actually are. Oh. Okay, not in combat, though. Good lord. Yeah, it was this room, right? Yeah. Was it this one? Craftonomy book. Yeah. It's a craftonomy book, not a craftology book. This one is about the study of craft and not your fortune. You know this one already. Does that craftonomy book have anything to do with time? Anything on timecraft? Timecraft? What for? It is related to our situation, isn't it? With the king? I don't know what that is. This is the same, isn't it? Damn it! Stupid sticky keys. Okay. Worst case scenario could be used to change history itself. Crafting time to go back in time and change history. Wow! Worst case scenario. Possibilities are endless and terrifying. Definitely not the kind of power you want in someone's hands, and definitely not someone like the king. And correct me if I'm wrong, but crafting time wouldn't be like crafting clay or to a specific shape or crafting a sword. Those are easy enough to do and won't tire you out, but crafting time? Something as basic as and essential as time? Wouldn't it ask for an immense amounts of power? Exactly. Crafting clay barely asks for any power from the user. But crafting time, it was theorized that crafting time, even to pause time for a single second, would probably kill the user immediately. Kill them dead? Kill them dead. And yet, the king is still alive. So it raises the question, what gave him enough power to use timecraft without dying? And how did he learn, how did he learn how to use it? Good questions, Isabeau. You have pretty smart insight sometimes. I sure do. Timecraft is what the king uses, and what the king uses, and it's dangerous. Got it. I suppose talking about this was useful. I'm surprised you're curious about this, though, Sifrin. You shrug. Does Odile know? Yeah, once again, Odile seems to be more aware than everyone else in this party. Oh, yeah, we also need to find some kind of like newspaper article about the king. Yeah, I still don't know anything pertaining to. I still don't know anything pertaining to finding an article about the king, so I'm just gonna interact with everything until I find it. Although there were mentions of something to do with the king in the head house maiden's office, right? Hang on. I always skip through it because it's just where the rock key is, and I just exit the room immediately. As you pass through the tight space between the tables and the wall, you brush against everyone. Touch, 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 touch. You try to give some human eye contact every loop. You try to get some human contact every loop, even if it's discreetly like this. Interesting. Okay, head house maiden's office. There should be. Okay, let's grab the key first, if anything. There should be some sort of notes on the king somewhere. Yes, rock position, key. Okay, what's this? Paper and ink. On the paper, you can see a spreadsheet of some kind. There's 2 columns. Okay, this shouldn't be it. Columns filled with title save Valguard. Second is filled title other. What would that be about? Okay, what about this one? Pile of paper. Take one at random. Looks like boring administrative papers. Okay, what about this thing? Some notes about the king. Oh, here it is. Okay. The head house maiden must have been looking for more information about him. What Why do you even call the king the king? Valgard isn't a monarchy. Isn't king just a title he chose? Yes, but he chose it. Calling him something else would be rude. Yeah, that's just basic manners. You wonder if calling him king might have given him more notoriety than he should have. But, so the king is a name that he chose. Maybe that's something you could ask him about. Okay, so that's going to be new dialogue options at the fight. Oh, here it is. You've never looked at them closely before, have you? You take a step forward. Oh, so many articles about the king. His conquest was slow enough that the Valgardian press had time to write about him. I remember that. But there's no one to write to them now. We all start reading random articles. This article is about about his slow march to Dormont's house. This one is about him. This one is about him probably being from another country than Valgard. Huh? He isn't Valgardian then. Oh, apparently not. This article says there's no record of him anywhere, up until he appeared out of thin air sometime in his adulthood. Looks like he lived in a city. Looks like he lived in the city of Corbeau for a few years before he became the king. So he was a traveler, like Frin and Deal. Please don't compare us to him, thank you. That's right. He did talk about Valgardians before. The way he phrased it did seem like he thought of Valgardians as people other than himself. And he said he thought Valgard was as welcoming, as always willing to welcome people in, even someone with no name, no home to speak of. You should go and ask the king where he's from later. Oh, this article is about his fashion sense. Huh? From what I've heard, he does have a very distinctive hairstyle. This article is about his armor. This article is more about his armor, actually. They even included a sketch. Look. Yeah. Is this how Valgardian is written? Jeez. Like almost chicken scratch language. Well, it's very shiny, I suppose. Very imposing. There's something that caught your attention, though. Shoulder parts, the crown, or the patterns? This crown. It is a very tall crown. Very king-like. You're missing something. Shoulder pauldrons? Pauldrons, Sifrin. They're so big. The pauldrons are big, and he is also very, very big. Yeah, he's got like Space Marine-esque shoulder pauldrons with how impractical they look. One pauldron might be bigger than all of us combined. Pauldron house. Pauldron house. Pauldron house. Stop. You're missing something. The patterns. Patterns? On his chest and gauntlets, you mean? It's just a weird losange. Losange? What's so weird about that? Those are stars. Stars? What's a star? The dots in the sky. Sif and I were looking at them yesterday, remember? Oh. This article here does mention his speech mannerisms. Stars and sky-related things seem to be something he comes back to often. Stars, huh? What could be interesting about them? Stars. Is there somewhere in the house where you could find out more about them? Oh, I better not have to go to the observatory on floor 3. Okay, fine. Okay, I'll meet you at the observatory. The observatory. Tear flows gently. Is a star crest? Yes. Learn more about the stars at the observatory. That's just my intuition, I guess. Here we are. Wow, where are we? Oh yeah. Dots in the sky, though. They're stars. Those are stars, right? Stars. Like the king's armor. Indeed. We should look around. Yeah, and I know it's a blockade, the blocked area in time. A big window. Stars. Oh. Stars. Stars like the king's armor. Stars like the king. Wait. Stars like the king keeps mentioning. Stars like. You should remember them. Something in you tells you that you should. Every time you raise your head to look up at them, you feel like it's something you've done dozens, hundreds, thousands of times, but you can't remember any of it. You can't remember what you were even trying to see looking up at them. The king, every time you face him, he looks at you, he asks you the same question. Do you remember? Remembering is not something you're very good at. There's so much you can't remember. You're a very forgetful person after all. You can't remember basic items. You forget where you are, you forget where you're going half the time. You can barely remember people's names. You've noticed you're starting to forget whole loops. You can barely remember anything that happened before you started looping in time. You can barely remember anything that happened before. Before. You breathe out and unclench your fists. What you can and can't remember doesn't matter much to you now, does it? The king... Does he want you to remember something? Does he... You should go and ask the king what he wants you to remember later. Sif? You okay? Lost in thought, Sifrin? You open your eye. And eyes? What do you mean eyes? You only have one eye. Oh my god. You smile and shake your head. You have to keep going. Okay, that's interesting. Okay. I might as well just loop back to the king and ask him about these new bits of info. Ask. Nope. Ask. Ask the king, what should I remember? Every single time you face him, he asks if you remember. There's something he asks you should... Wait, there's something he thinks you should know. Should remember. But... Does it really matter, Sifrin? He could just be trying to confuse you. Yeah! Speaking in riddles to friend. Stop trying to confuse him. He hasn't forgotten anything. But you have, haven't you? You try not to think about it, but oh, what the hell? But... What the hell? What happened? What have I forgotten? Forgotten? Oh, bright one. Bright one. Why? Why would you ask? Don't you know at this point what you've forgotten? Have you always known? Can't you see the hole that is left behind if not what used to fill it? Don't you feel it? It's absence. What the crap is he? All of it! You've forgotten it all, bright one. They all have. We all have. No one can say it. No one can even remember it. It escapes us. It will keep escaping us. Oh, why don't you remember? I can tell. Everything, from your accent, to the way you use craft, to the stitching on your cloak and hat, to the pins you wear. You should remember. You and I, of all people standing here, should remember. Bright one, please, please. Just remember it. Say it. Make it real. Please. If you can remember, then maybe. What is happening? Is he okay? Something we've all forgotten. I haven't forgotten anything, stupid. Sif? Something you've forgotten. That doesn't narrow much of anything down. Something everyone has, even if they don't pay attention to it. The hole that is left behind. Something bigger than just the stars. What you're trying to remember doesn't exist anymore, but someone might still have written proof it existed, haven't they? Do I need to look in the libraries? Okay, okay, where are you from? Why call yourself a king? Okay. I have decided my will is more than just the will of Valgard. Valgard doesn't know. No one knows what I am doing, what needs to be done. They do not understand. Someone who selfishly does what needs to be done against the will of the people. In Valgard, such a person can only be called a king. So you know what you're doing is wrong. That no one wants to be frozen in time against the will of the people. Yes, against the will of the universe. No, it is not wrong. Our will is not wrong. It is. I just want Valgard to stay like this. Forever. 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 Ask the king. Okay, and where are you from? The king looks straight at you. Doesn't have eyes to look at you. What about you, bright one? Yeah, he keeps saying something about I still can't say it when we kill him. Is this the thing that he's not allowed to talk about? Where are you from? You flinch. This again. You do not answer. You cannot answer. What the f... You hear the king laugh. Okay, so there's something that I need to do that... And I feel like if I just beat the king and head to the head house maiden again, it won't really matter much. Nothing will be really different. So I'm gonna... I don't want to have to go back to floor 2. Damn it. Okay. Walk out yourself the king. Okay. Nothing to ask. Okay, let's quickly die. And let's go back to the library. Death. You brush against everyone again. You've read somewhere that humans need a certain amount of skin-to-skin contact. Otherwise, they go insane. Asking for skin-to-skin contact would be weird, so you content yourself with clothes-to-clothes. What do books know, anyways? Someone wrote them, that's what. They know, so the book knows. Okay, this one first. Theater scripts. Okay, never mind. Okay. I got the poem. Grab that. Oh, you look at the sparkly diary. Mirabelle catches you looking. Fairly recent. You could read it a little bit, like tiny bit. Probably should right now. Yes. We do not have time, is what I would usually say, but I'd also love to think about boring, mundane, everyday problems for a bit. Dear diary, save us from thinking about our problems. Belle, pick a page. One page, and we're going. I'm reading again? Okay, Everyone huddles around her. Mirabelle takes a deep breath and opens it straight in the middle. Okay. Mom told me to clean my room today. I hate cleaning my room. My room isn't even dirty. Why doesn't she understand? Ugh. Also, Dad noticed no one can say the name of the island north of here anymore? Oh, is this where Sifrin's from? I tried to say it yesterday, and I got the weirdest headache for hours. Might trick my friends into saying it tomorrow. The rest is just doodles of a little girl laughing uproariously. Ah, the island north of Valgard. I remember when it happened. Well, remember isn't the right word, isn't it? Yeah, this is the place that the king is talking about, or something. The remember that the king is talking about. Okay, this is an entire stretch of land disappearing from people's minds. Doesn't happen often, does it? I think my village was really close to it. My sister said it was all everyone could talk about for weeks. That's so frightening. I'm so glad that whatever happened, she didn't get caught up in it. Oh, yeah. Still, that country's name. What was its name again? Oh, I think it was something like, don't say it. Crap. Okay. The name of this country. You try to remember. Remember. Only silence answers you. Is this what the king wanted you to remember? Ooh, yeah, it is. Just remember it. Say it. Make it real. You can't say it. You don't even want to try, but you turn to Isabeau. But can you try and say it anyway? Huh? But why? It's just gonna give me a headache. Isabeau looks at you. Something about your expression makes him reconsider. Well, sure, Sif. I'll say it. That country's name was... Ooh. You know, I had it before, but now that I'm actively trying to remember it, nothing comes to mind. Huh. Is that so? You're dumb, Za. I know it. It's... What? But... Wait. Huh? What's... Can't remember it either, yeah? When you asked me, answering you felt automatic, like you answered me what 1 plus 1 makes. But trying to remember it now is more like calculating 72 times 89? Yeah. Nah, it's 6,408. I have a brain and I know how to use it. What? Isabeau? Nah, it felt more like asking me to remember my first steps. How can I remember that? I can't remember that. Uh, how can you expect me to remember that? What a terrible analogy. But I can't seem to remember it either. When we were talking about it, I could think it clearly, but I'm trying to remember it now, let alone say it. Can't remember the country itself either. Just remembering it was I just remember it was an island off the north of Valgard, and it had a different belief than a changed belief, didn't it? Something about the sky? Yeah! You know, the universe. That's right! The universe. Oh yeah, like stars and stuff. We also know that people could remember that country clearly before, and ugh, my head is killing me. And we know that trying to remember stuff makes our brains hurt. Let's stop here. It'd be bad to fight the king with the raging migraine. Yeah, sorry we couldn't say it, Sif. You don't respond. Stars. So the king is from that country as well. As well? Yeah, Sifrin is from that country. The country no one can remember. Your country, yeah! The country you were born in, raised in, spent your entire childhood in. And yet, even now, thinking about it, what it may have looked like, you can't even imagine it. For a long time now, you haven't been able to remember anything about it. You forget it even exists half the time. Anything linked to that country has just stopped existing for you. Your childhood, your parents, your life. Oh, your language, your culture, your faith, the stars, the constellations. Yeah, that's why we couldn't remember any constellations in the stargazing scene, because we just don't remember them anymore. The universe, it's all gone, forgotten. The king, he was from there, you're sure of it. And then something happened, and the country disappeared without a trace, unable to be remembered by anyone. No one can remember what made everyone forget about its very existence. But something must have, right? But if it happened, if he's so attached to it, he asked you to remember it even every single time you see him. If he's so attached to that country, why would he be so obsessed with Valgard then? Why would he decide to freeze it all in time? You can't figure it out quite yet, but there must be something somewhere. Something that's similar to his goal. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. Huh. Okay. Yeah, key. Let's loop to the king then. Or no, we should probably get the key knife just for the sake of making our fight easier. Yeah, let's go to floor 3. Oi! I would have gotten the key knife if I pressed shift. God damn it. It should be. Aha. Everyone say from blah 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 blah. You got the mirror picture. You put the picture in your pocket along with your souvenirs. You're glad to have the picture back. It's proof? It's proof that you're here on this journey. Proof that you were with your family members. Proof that you love them. Even if you forget, and you forget a lot, it's proof that you and your friends existed. Oh, proof that you were happy. Don't tell me we're gonna forget them by the end of this game. No. Proof that this moment happened. Perfectly frozen in time. After the country was forgotten. Oh, this actually links back up to the country bit. Okay, after the country was forgotten, the king was welcomed by Valgard, wasn't he? Welcomed, and helped, and loved. To the point where he sees Valgard as perfect. But no one knows why the country was forgotten. Why keeping Valgard from being forgotten the exact same way? Wasn't it his duty, as thanks for welcoming him, to make sure such a fate would never befall Valgard? What else could he do? But make sure this perfect country was preserved in amber forever. Oh. Okay, so that's the reason why he wants to freeze everything. So he doesn't want people to forget it. Even though it's kind of counterintuitive, whatever. How could he ever let go? You understand the king more than you'd like to. But still, he's... You want to talk to him again. Okay, so... Yeah, okay, I still want to get the key knife, though. Yeah. What? Did I not pick up the key? Oh, for fuck's sake. Bathroom, yes. Okay, bathroom pep talk. You close the bathroom stall door and you clench and unclench your fists, not knowing what to do with yourself. And you try not to breathe too loudly. Sometimes you feel so much anger. Why do they not remember? Why are you the only one living like this? You're the only one living and knowing and experiencing the same moments over and over again. Why is it just you? Why shouldn't everyone feel this pain? Why should you be the only one stuck here with when you've done nothing wrong? Is this some kind of curse? You've always felt awful about not remembering you've always felt awful about not remembering and now you have to live your life knowing that you're the only one who remembers this time, remembering every single moment, every single sentence, every single battle, wound, death, everyone unaware. You grab fistfuls of your hair and tug. It's not fair. It's not fair. It's not fair. Not fair. It's not fair. You want it all to be over. Oh, this loop, this life. No, you've you're you're caught between a sentence of life and death and life again, going through the motions until the next time the loop restarts. It's torture, every second of it, and everyone is acting like nothing's wrong. Why do they get to ignore it? Get to keep acting like actors in a play they don't know the ending to. You hate them all. What? Your family members, the whole country, the whole world should know this pain. The whole world should suffer as you have suffered. No. Don't think like Delta. I'll talk about Delta in some other video. Sometimes you understand the king more than you'd like to. You breathe out, trying to keep your anger close to your body. You shake from it, but it's fine. No. You dust yourself off and exit the bathroom. Don't hate your family. They don't deserve it. Oh my goodness. Poor Sifrin. I wonder if we'll ever get to meet the Change God. That'd be cool. Well, that's probably unlikely. There's a lot of characters as is. Well, not too many characters, but... Oh, right, this thing. Okay, back to the king. Do you remember? Yeah, doesn't matter. But what else does? We shall fight. Okay, so this is the same. Zone out for this part? Yes, you've heard this part before. Get ready, everyone. Okay, ask. Question. Okay, where are you from? Will he say it if you ask? Can he say it? Someone asked you this exact question before and you couldn't answer. Yeah, that was it was in one town. Yeah, explained earlier in this episode that a boulanger in one town asked where Sifrin was from because they shared the same accent. Someone asked you the same exact question before and you couldn't answer. You couldn't say anything. You forgot it all. But where? Where I'm from? Oh, bright one. If you're asking with such a look in your eye, do you remember then? Can you see it? Can you picture it? Bright one, please. You can't. You have to remember. I know you can. We both can. We're the only ones present here who can. What? Sifrin, what is he talking about? Sif? Sif, are you okay? Bright one. No. You're trying, I can tell. But the knowledge keeps escaping you, doesn't it? Slipping through your fingers. It is the same for me. But we have to try to remember, Bright One. See the flashes of it, of what was. The mountains, the sea, the lightless sand, dark like the night sky. Our country, Bright One. Norway? Are we from Norway? Our country. Our home. We have to say it. We cannot let oblivion win. Our home. Good Lord, this voice. We can rebuild it together. Your power and mine. We just have to wish for it. We just have to ask. We just have to say its name. Whoa. Ooh. Star? What? What the fu- Red? What in the name of... Okay, it's really weird that I'm getting caught off guard by the color red of all things, and again, but then again, this game has been completely black and white. Okay. Ah, Sif. Ah, no, no, no. No, no, no. You heard it. He heard it. He tried to say it. Your country's name, your home, your... No, no, no. It's gone. It's gone. Did he say it? All of it? Did he say it? You couldn't hear it. You can't remember it. Can't. Well, what's happening? The king is attacking Sifrin. Everyone, protect him. Stop talking, king. Leave Frin alone. Sif. Your head. It feels like it's splitting in two. Your country, your home. You can't remember it. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. Gone from your past. Gone from your mind. Gone from every planet you stand. Gone from from the very planet. Okay, I thought this was talking about interplanetary stuff. Gone from the very planet you stand on, and it was yours. It was yours. It was yours, and it's gone, and you can't even say its name. But if the king could, then maybe, say it. Yes, you have to say it. If you couldn't do it, maybe you can. Maybe you both can. Right one, please, please. You inhale, and you try to grasp it. Grasp its name. Star. I saw Sifrin's icon there. It looked terrified. No! Your throat. Your head. It hurts. It hurts. You spit blood and hack up. You have to get it out. Bright one. I almost heard it. Please, again. Once again, you have to try. Together. Your entire body hurts. Ooh. Okay, let's say it. Your head is killing you, but you have to try. We have to stop the king. Sifrin, whatever he's telling you to say, stop. Frin! Sifrin! But you have to. You have to. What do they know anyway? What do they understand anyway? The pain of not remembering your own blinding country? Your own home? The king is right. You have to get it back. You have to get it back. You inhale. Oh! Someone is screaming. You realize it's your own voice. Your throat feels raw. Your head feels like it's splitting in two. Your stomach feels like a black hole. The scent of sugar is all around. Oh no. The scent of sugar is all around you. So thick you almost gag on it. You can't hold on to anything anymore. You... What the fuck? But it's all good. What the hell? Okay, we saw color. Uh, oh, wait. If everyone okay, that's something I'll have to address after this. You cough, cough. You cough until you can't even move or even breathe anymore. Your throat hurts. You couldn't say it. You couldn't say it. Mirabelle? What was the point anyway? What was the point of saying its name? What was the king thinking? It's gone. Your home is gone, and it has been for a long time. There's nothing you can do to bring it back. Doesn't the king see that? Doesn't he see that you have to let go? You start laughing. Will you ever take your own advice? Wow. You need to go and talk to the king. One last time. Okay. Okay, what I was gonna say is, if people forgot about this country, is that okay? So we saw the color red for the first time ever in this game, or like the first color we've ever seen in this game. After we tried to talk about a country that everyone has forgotten about, so does that mean we forgot how to see? The people in this world forgot how to see colors after they forgot about the country? That's a okay. How long have I been recording for? Oh dear. Okay, this episode has gone very much longer than I thought it would have been, but holy shit, we got a lot of lore to chew on for this. So yeah, I think I'm gonna end this episode here then. So yeah, so if you, yeah, to the people that have actually gone through all of these episodes and watched each of them, thank you so much for actually giving out time in your day just to watch these videos. Eh, that's just something amazing to me. Something you're watching someone who's barely got their channel started and you're still watching them. It's amazing to think about. So thank you very much for watching, I gotta say. Yeah, if you like this video, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe, do whatever you want to do to remember me, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. See you later.